Hey friends, Kitty, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. And if you are, please subscribe. I post videos every single Friday, if not other days. My schedule is a little crazy recently, so I don't know what my uploading schedule is like compared to my life, but you know, I upload every single week, so that's all that matters. But today, I'm doing a video I've been craving to do for so long now. I'm so excited. We're finally doing it. As you can tell, I am excited. But today, I'm going to be doing a ranking my blushes video, ranking my collection, I guess, video. This was created by Gooch here on YouTube, and I will link her videos and her playlist for this all down below in her channel and everything. I got so inspired by her to do this. I thought this was so interesting because you're ranking your collection. Everyone's collection is different, so there's not like nobody's collection, nobody's video of this will be the same, which I love about this because it's like so personalized. I love these kind of things and stuff. So today I'm going to be ranking my blushes. I'm even going to be ranking blushes in these palettes because I don't really have many blush palettes, so I figured might as well do that as well while we're at it. And I'm super excited, so excited to get into this, so let's just get right into it. So the higher the number is, the worse it is, and then the lower the number is, the best it is. So we're gonna go from worst to best, if that makes any sense. At least that's how I'm doing mine. I don't know how other people did theirs. I think Kelly did hers how I'm doing mine. Well, I guess we'll see. But so my least favorite is Dallas and everything. It's this blush right here. Technically you could use this as a bronzer. I a lot of times will mix this with my bronzer, and that's what it looks like. And I mean, it's not like not pretty, but for me it's just not something I really love. it doesn't look great on my skin tone. It's honestly something I don't like love using. I mean, on some people's skin tones they might love it, but personally for my skin tone, my personal preference for makeup, I don't love it. And if I'm saying like my lowest item is your favorite item, don't get offended, of course. Like, it's all makeup. We all have our own preferences, so don't get offended over that. But I'm just even just looking at it, I'm just like, I don't love that. Like, I don't love how it looks. So like a lot of times I will mix it in my bronzer because, as you know, I'm trying to pan this palette. It's not my favorite. It looks too like orangey on my skin tone, and even blended out I'm just like not a fan. So yeah, that's one where I'm just like not feeling it. So the next one on the list that I don't really care for is also from a blush palette, and this one is Justify My Love. Now, I used to love like blushes like this, but as I've gotten older, not that I'm old, but like as I've grown up, I guess, with makeup, I kind of don't like this anymore. It's like a friggin' hot pink color, which not a fan. Like, it's just too much and everything. Like, look at that blush. That is just too much. Even when you blend it out, it is still very intense. Like, look at that. I'm just not a fan. Just like the hot pinkness of this, just really, like, I'm not a fan. Like, what even is that? Like, I just feel like on my skin tone I don't really like that, and it's just like too much of a blush, you know what I mean? Love these little heart blushes from Tarte, and they don't sell them anymore, which is really sad, but I just don't like that color from them. So the next one is also the same one. Sorry, Too Faced, I don't mean to roast you, but this one used to be my favorite blush. I remember when I got this for I believe my 20th birthday, maybe? I don't know. And this is my first, I feel like this is my first high-end blush, maybe? I don't know. And this is Your Love Is King. Now, I don't hate this color. It's like a cranberry color. I still kind of like it. It's just not like a color I really gravitate towards anymore. I do like these blushes because they are very creamy and smooth and everything, and the packaging on these are super cute, like, let's be real. But I'm just not a fan of a color like this anymore. Even blended out, I'm just like, It's like a super cranberry color, which is great for fall. I think if I was gonna wear this color, that's when I would wear it. And I love the formula. It's not because of the formula. For the most part, all these is just color preference is why I don't like something. But yeah, that one just, I don't know. Like, I love the formula, but the color, we're not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. It's just too much. So sorry, Too Faced, but this one, just not a fan. So next one is the Flush Blush. Another one, I've kind of fallen out of this product, fallen out of love with this product, and I don't love it. Like, it's just a super pinky color, which I used to love and everything. Like, I used to be ride or die for this. I'm actually trying to sell this on Poshmark. Obviously, I would sanitize it. You know, I'm touching it right now, but I would sanitize it before, like, sending it out to whoever if anybody wants to buy it. Otherwise I might just declutter it for my collection, but I'm just not a fan of this color anymore. It's just too pink, if you know what I mean. Like I'm like more into nudish color blushes and just like light flushes of color, like kind of like corally colors and stuff like that. But when it comes to like a color like this bright pink or just any pinky like fleshy color, I'm just not into it. I love the formula of the Tarte blushes, but this one, and as you will see, I have many Tarte blushes, but this one is just not a favorite of mine. I don't love this color. It's just too pink for me, and I'm just kind of over it. When I got this, I was like 19, 20, so my preferences obviously have changed since then. So number 7 is I Will Always Love You. I actually really do like this blush, but it's definitely not my hardcore favorite. I really like it. It's just the perfect, like, I don't even know how to describe this color. It's like an orangey-ish color, but it's super, super pretty. Like, I really like it, and just blend it out, or even with another blush. I think it's super pretty. Like, I really like this color. It is like a peachy type shade, but I really like it, and I think it's super pretty. And the formula on these blushes, like I said, is really pretty. Actually, if I was to get any of those blushes, if I were to find one, I'd really want Baby Love, which is like a very nude color. I always wanted that color when I was looking at these blushes, but I didn't get it, and that's still a pretty color, I feel like. So yeah, I love the formula, but that color is definitely one of my favorites out of all the Too Faced blushes I've mentioned, and it's a pretty color, so that one definitely earns its spot in number 7, which isn't too bad. So number 6 is Dandelion. I actually really like Dandelion because it's a very light color, but it's not too pink. Like, it's pink, but it's not too pink. It's that one, of course, and I think this one is super, super pretty. I really, really like it. It's so like, just like, you can really blend this one, which I really like. Like, you can put it on, like, here, I'll swatch a little bit more, but you can put it on and then you can blend it, which I really like. It's a nice, pretty, pinky color. I really, really like it. I think it's super, super pretty. I love just the pinkness of this. I just love the pink. Yeah, I love this color, and I just like the formula of it. I also like mixing it with blushes. It's very light colors, I feel like, mixed. It's very pretty. It is in the number 6 slot because, of course, it's not my favorite, but it's also not a terrible blush. I mean, I don't really have like strong reasonings why something might be number 12 or number 3. It's just I don't love this as much as the ones that are, of course, above this, and I like it. It just blends very beautifully on the skin. It's not too much, and I never really use this blush alone, but I think it is very pretty. So next one is Coralista. I really like Coralista. I think it's super pretty. I mean, when I first got this palette, I don't think I really liked Coralista. I think I thought it was just like, I can't really rock that color. Can't really like embrace that color, but I think it's super pretty. It's very summery, it has a shimmer to it, which I really like. I really like the shimmery aspects of it. I think it's super pretty. There's that nice shimmer and everything in it. I really like how it looks. It's very nice, fun, and summer. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today mixed in with Dandelion and I Will Always Love You. The thing about me is when it comes to blushes or even highlights, I like mixing them. I don't necessarily wear one. It's not really something I do. I don't know. I just like a good old mix of everything. I love mixing lots of things. I'm definitely a mixer when it comes to makeup. So next one I do really like, and it's a little sample. I believe this was the 2017 blush that you got in your birthday gift from Sephora. I really like this one. It's like my perfect blush. It did earn its spot in number 4, but that's because I have like a couple other blushes I like above this. But this is the perfect like nude baby pink. You can really build this up. You can also blend it if you really need to, if you don't want it to be super like pigmented. But I think this is a perfect, just like simple pink color, just like a nude almost pink color. I really like it. I think it's super, super pretty. I just love this. It's super smooth. I love Tarte blushes because they're creamy and smooth and they just blend beautifully throughout your face. And my favorite blush, by the way, is just an e.l.f. brush. This is their e.l.f. stipple brush. I believe this is only like $5-ish. Maybe it's even cheaper in store. I think it might be $3, but I love this because it really diffuses my blush. It's like my favorite thing to wear. Fun fact. So next in the number 3 slot we have Tarte Risque, which I really like. Actually, this could honestly switch flip-flop between number 2 because I really like this one. This one is like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's again like it's almost like a nudish pink color, which I really like. I think it is super pretty. I love how it looks, and this is my favorite blush. This used to be like like my everyday blush, but I feel like lately within the past 2 years I've always been panning blushes, so it's not up there anymore, but this is what it looks like. I think it is super pretty. Like, I love how nude it looks. I think it is super pretty, and you can definitely, like I say, with all these blushes you can blend it out, but I think this is the most natural blush, and I just love the Tarte blush formula. But based on color, I think it is just a nice perfect everyday color if you don't want much on your face, which I always feel that way. Okay, so number 2 is one I actually panned all the way. It was in here, but not anymore, and that is Rockateur. So I have a picture of a swatch of it on the screen, but I really like this blush because it had like a shift to it, like some type of like gold shift overcoating in it, which I really liked, and it was just a nice perfect mauvey rosy color without being like too intense, like not being too dark. It was more on the lighter side, and I just like this for my cheeks because I always use highlight anyways, but this also gave you a nice glow-ish like shift to your cheeks, which I liked, and it always was very like blended very smoothly. It was creamy blush, like it just blended so smoothly over your face, and I just really love this. Now, number 1, my favorite blush, which I love this blush, is from Physicians Formula. I got this when it was on sale at Ulta, and this is my favorite blush ever. First off, it smells like coconut, so how can you go wrong there? This one is in Plum Rose. I love this because it's a nice pretty rose color, but it blends so beautifully and very light. So I feel like if you want like super intense blush, you definitely have to build it up a few times. But I love this blush. I think it is super pretty. It's just so creamy, and it smells so good. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I love this blush. Super creamy. The color is literally perfect. Like, look at that. That is so perfect. I love that. It just blends so beautifully on the skin, and I'm so for it. I don't know what more to say about these, but I love that one. It definitely is a number 1 blush. I need to try more blushes from this line because they are friggin' amazing, because they are so creamy. They just had the perfect like light wash of color, which is all you really need with blush. We don't need that like super pigmented blush. I don't know. I like my blushes to be lighter because then I can build them up if I want and not build them up if I don't want to, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is gonna be it for my first ever ranking video. There are definitely gonna be more of these to come. I don't want to post them too much, so I might do like every other week post one of these videos, or every 3 weeks post these videos. We'll kind of see, but I want to film a ton of these while I can. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below ranking your blushes. I'd love to hear about like what your favorite blushes are down below, and please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every single week, and I would love for you to be subscribed to my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.